welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now is Brandon Nuttelman of Merck Animal Health. Brandon, thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
We'd first just like to start off the interview by extending a big thank you to Merck Animal Health. Y'all have done so much for us this week by sponsoring our satellite parties. So just a big shout out to Merck. We appreciate everything that y'all do and our relationship that we have with you guys.
Absolutely. Our pleasure.
So let's get right into it. Brandon, what can people see with producers? What can they see by using implants in their cattle operations?
Yep, great question. The number one thing producers are going to see is animals are going to be heavier when they implant. Implants work through a variety of different ways, but to keep things simple, implants allow the animals and the producers to get more weight gain and more out of the same available feed resources that they have. They're widely used across the country and very successful in increasing the weight gain in all sectors of the industry. When we consider the weight gain advantages in these cow-calf operations by using a Rowgrow, that's the product available from Merck Health, we can average about a 23-pound heavier weaning weight, and those calves in a stocker situation, those yearlings are going to weigh about 25 pounds heavier. Than in a feedlot, implants can increase weight gain about 120 to 150 pounds.
Brandon, what are some of the myths around implant usage, specifically in cow-calf operations and in stocker operations in the beef industry?
I think the number one myth that cattle producers in particular, are challenged with deciding whether it's true or not is they think that they're going to receive less money for their calf when they go to sell them, whether they be at weaning time or after the stocker phase. And it's very important to know that there's a lot of different reasons I think that people feel like they might receive lower money, that there's some myths out there that just don't want to buy those cattle because they don't think they're going to perform at the next level. But that's not true. There's an abundant supply of data out there to show people that cattle that are implanted appropriately at the correct stage of their life will go on and perform at the next level, whether it be from a cow-calf to stocker or stocker to feedlot. They're going to perform at a high level as long as they were implanted correctly. Secondly is I think producers feel like that they can receive premiums by not implanting their calves. Now, while there are some premiums out there that are available for non-implanted cattle, it's very important to make sure that the anticipated premium for those non-implanted cattle offset the increased weight gain. I mean, remember, we're talking about 25 pounds per animal that we implant that we need to offset by having a premium for that lighter animal. And then also along those lines, I think some misconceptions that if we just don't implant our calves, that they're automatically eligible for those premiums. And in a lot of cases, those calves need to have a lot of paperwork done and contacts made with certain buyers or programs to make sure that those cattle are eligible for those premiums before they ever leave the operation. And so if you are not going to implant your cattle, I would encourage you to do two different things. Make sure that the anticipated premiums offset the increased weight gain from those implants, and then make sure you have your paperwork in place before the cattle leave your ranch to make sure they're even eligible to receive that premium.
Brandon, we appreciate you being on this morning and appreciate our relationship with Merck Animal Health. Thank you so much.